Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
I don't like blackness. Just scare her already.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
You're gone for it. You're gone for it. Oh gosh, when the last line of my prayer have left me, all that remains is a hush. None of her footsteps nor those chilling sounds make silence. I don't like this. Is it safe? No! Another second passes, and when nothing comes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to CozyAnimeCookie, aka your girl, Alicia. And we are diving right back into the letter. It's been a while since I started playing this game, so I definitely wanted to continue on this story because it's a long story, but it's a great one as well. So let's go ahead and dive right in. However, this is home to me. October 23rd, Sunday. Morning dawns bright and clear the following day. Although the air still feels muggy and I miss the chilly autumn weather, it's one of those rare weekends when I'm up even before my alarm rings. If it wasn't for Zach's call last night, I'd probably sleep in. When 9 a.m. rolls around, I'm already on my way to the Ermengarde mansion. I think that I'd have to go back again. I'd be lying if I say I'm excited. I don't have to anymore. Rose happily gave me paperwork duty when I volunteered. We're on the last phase of the sale too. Well, almost. Papers to sign, documents to finalize, various other legalities to settle with the current owner, and all that still. Never mind that it's new owners want everything done within the week, when the process typically takes more than that. They want it done. We'll get it done. I really don't understand rich people, but money can do wonders. I won't be surprised if they'll be able to push the process just a little more, like what they did to secure the house. The point is, I'm under no obligation to return to the house anymore. Renting is an option, of course. I can now move on to another property and forget everything. However, at the end of the day, it's always my conscience that wins. What if something happens to those who have seen the letter? Ash, Zach, Becca, Miss McCoolin, Wrights. The guilt will follow me to my grave. The mansion looms as we approach, whispers welcoming me back, shadows calling. I hope this is the last time. Yikes, back at this place. Okay. They are engaged in a quiet conversation when I find them in the mansion's front garden. Even with familiar company, it's impossible to feel at ease here. No matter who I'm with, the feeling of being watched is there, like the very place itself is aware of its trespassers. Zach, on the other hand, doesn't seem to notice. Or he simply doesn't care. Or he's already used to it. I could never tell with him. Sometimes he's almost as hard to read as Ash. Almost. At least Zach doesn't ask for as much patience as dealing with Ash does. And that says plenty about him. Miracle of miracles, how the two have ended up the best of friends. He waves at me as I approach. True to his promise, Zach has also brought his friend with him, Father Norman. Somehow I expected him to look older.
Oh, don't be surprised. They say people who have found their calling are getting younger these days.
Sorry, Father. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
No offense taken. Though I admit I'm a bit surprised. I didn't think someone would ask this house to be blessed after all these years.
You've heard of it, Father?
In passing, the occasional rumors and talk by the locals, nothing new. You don't spend years serving the church here without hearing a random hearsay here and there.
You never mentioned what you thought of those, Father.
Ah, but he who goes down to the grave does not come up. He shall never return to his house, nor shall his place know him any more.
But what I saw...
May not be what you think. It depends entirely on what you mean by it. If you're talking about spirit beings, angels, demons, then yes. Are we talking about the spirits of people who have departed? The word makes it clear that once the deceased has left us, they are gone. But of course, I didn't come here to bore you with a lecture.
No, it was enlightening, Father. Thank you.
Just remember that a God who loves his children would never let them linger once the time comes.
That's what my papa often tells me.
Your father must be a good man. He raised you well, no doubt. Well then, shall we? Regardless of what it is, I'm sure the mansion's new owners would appreciate such sincere intentions. From a stranger, no less.
Oh, oops. Early. This way, he won't see how tightly I'm clutching the straps of my bag. Father Norman's probably trying to put me at ease. But the worry, the cold, restless, foreboding feeling has firmly lodged itself in my stomach, making its presence known with every step we take towards the house.
Hey, you okay?
No, I am not okay. Why would you ask me this? Zach lightly nudges my side, careful, mindful of his motions, to avoid startling me, no doubt. It's hard to lie when Zach gives you that look. It's just there. The kind that implores a silent appeal. I'm not sure if he's even doing it consciously. Another breeze blows and I try not to shiver. Try not to listen to the voices that may or may not be there.
Ugh, this place really gives me the creeps.
It doesn't seem more than an ordinary house to me, though. Damn, I should have brought my camera with me. I saw a few areas that'd be good for a shoot. You think the new owners will allow it?
Shh! What if you catch something? Or someone in one of the pictures?
It just means they want to be seen, doesn't it?
Don't ask for it!
It's not like we can stop them if they do.
You're really not helping, Zach.
All right, sorry. Don't worry. I don't think whatever's inside this house will do anything. I'm here, yeah? I'll take care of them. Or I think I can.
You're not that scary, but thanks. I'll be sure to run behind you if I see one.
Ridiculous talk, though the temporary reprieve it lends is more than welcome. He offers me a smile in return, the least he could do. And with a slight motion of his head, he gestures for us to move ahead, while my own fears are left forgotten for the time being. The things inside my bag clatter softly against each other while I rummage for the keys to the mansion. I should have heard the telltale jiggle by now, but didn't I put it in my bag last night? Seconds later, I'm sitting on my heels, and one after another, I'm taking out everything from every pocket, every slip. It'll be a pain to put everything back later, but I'm sure it's just under these. Nothing. Oh man, of all the times to forget!
Is something the matter?
No, I'm sorry, Father. I think I left the key.
No use coming up with excuses, and right after they've both taken the time to go this far away from the city, with a heavy sigh, I grab the door handle to pull myself up, a string of apologies ready at the tip of my tongue.
Careful, Bella!
Careful for what?
We've spoken with the current owners. Well, technically, you're not yet the owners, but...
There's a brief moment of confusion, and then I'm falling. The momentum of the door swinging open pulls me back first into the mansion's foyer before I can make sense of what's happening.
Ow, my back.
Oh, we're back back in the house.
What the? Isabella?
No time to nurse my bruised back or make up excuses, because the next thing I know, Zach's gently pulling me upright by my arm. Rose looks down at me with mixture of apprehension and something I couldn't quite place. I'd say it's relief, but jeez. Good going, Isabella, right after you volunteered to work on the papers. And standing behind her...
Ma'am Hannah! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Isabel! We always meet in the most interesting circumstances.
Whoa, this lady don't like me.
A complete understatement, darling. What are they doing in my house?
Abruptly, he waves his hand at Zach and Father Norman like their presence is a slight against his own.
I thought you said you wanted to do paperwork duty. What are you doing here?
Like a deer caught in the headlights, unfair, Rose. That's putting me on the spot. And it leaves me no other choice but to answer.
The reason why I'm here?
Well, spit it out, Lily. We don't have all day.
I'm just here to make sure everything is fine before you move in.
I am so sorry, Mama. You said I'll go to hell if I lie. I likely will after this, but there's no other way. Well, it isn't entirely a lie. I am here to make sure no one disturbs them after they move in. It just so happens that what I'm checking for and trying to drive away is of the paranormal variety.
Oh? The house appears impeccably fine to me.
Mr. Wright shifts his eyes around in a careful manner, as if he's looking for faults in every crevice of the house. The grin on his face, though, when he returns his attention to me, is similar to what my Kuya Jordan had often given me when he was up to something. Usually a scare prank that inevitably ended in me crying. I never did forget the way my brother sneered at me then. A part of me thinks that perhaps if I hadn't been this object of his mischief in childhood, I would have grown a little braver.
Come on, little Lily. Lying doesn't do that cute little face any justice.
Dang, he just called me in.
I'm a very patient man. Now, why are you really here?
Right now, in the face of an almost identical expression, perhaps even crueler than what I'm used to, the lie I told falls apart.
The truth is I was just thinking we could have the house blessed before move-in day.
And why would we ever need to have this house blessed?
For luck and protection?
I shrink under his scrutinizing gaze. For a second, I think that he'll start shouting at me. Instead, he laughs. Not the mocking, jeering kind, but one wondering if he's hearing things right. I say he was amused, but I honestly couldn't understand what was so funny with what I just said. Was it really that weird? Wasn't it a custom here? I wish Becca was here to explain stuff like this.
That's rich coming from you. When we saw Devlin Court, you didn't.
It's a small custom back home. I thought it would be nice to do something that would bring positive energy to the mansion since this place has been empty for years.
And the papers, Isabella? I hope you did those first before this.
Of course I did. It's almost done, in fact. But there are some items I still have to double check before finalizing everything. You know I don't sign without a thorough inspection. And well, this is what this is for too. I just thought it would be more efficient to do both at the same time.
Here, I thought you didn't want to go back.
A job is a job, Rose. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then go ahead. No need to be so hard on her, Rosie. I personally think it's a nice touch. I was actually thinking of the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Darling, Buttercup, please. You know these things don't work. No offense meant to the holy man, of course. That does not explain the though.
Okay, what? Oh, I'm very, very offended. I was into this story, didn't expect that to drop, especially me playing this in February on Black History Month. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel now. I don't remember this part. I don't know if it's because I didn't come here with Zach or the person that played the game didn't come here with Zach, but I don't remember him saying those words, and I'm very, very offended right now. I'm upset. Okay. I am no longer impressed by this person. Anyways, let's continue. All of a sudden, there's an awkward silence that even Rose, of all people, seems reluctant to break. Although a desire to do so is evident in the way her eyes nervously shifts to Mr. Wright. Meanwhile, Zach's grip on my arm suddenly tightened. As it should. He doesn't say anything further, but there's a conflict look on him when I glance up. That's the face he makes only when he desperately wants to give someone a piece of his mind, but chooses not to do so, mostly to avoid confrontation or fanning the flames to an argument. He has always been like this. Even among his own friends, he chooses to take a I'm sorry, I'm still stance despite holding opinions of his own. I'm here for Zach. Like, what the hell? Not that I won't say anything. I know Mr. Wright's a client, but you can't just say that in front of other people. Or not just in front of people, you don't say that at all. In front of Zach, no less. If Ashton were here, I know he wouldn't stand for it. And neither do I. There was a reason why bullies back home never touched my younger brother again after I gave them a taste of their own medicine. He might be inches taller than me, but I'm pretty sure I can still land a hit or two. Maybe if only I'm not going to get in trouble with BRC for it. But before any punch could be thrown, Ma'am Hannah cuts in.
Lucille Mitchell Wright.
In a voice too firm, demanding his complete silence.
What?
Instead of answering, she merely crosses her arms and shoots her husband a sharp, disapproving glare. That seems to have done the trick. He immediately shuts his mouth, but not before muttering a few inaudible words under his breath. At this, Ma'am Hannah could only sigh and shake her head.
Oh, give it a rest, love. Do you have a better idea?
I don't know if this is enough within this scene.
Who knows? Positive energy might even give us what we've been waiting for. Or some peace.
That's all, they're just gonna gloss over what he just said to Zach? Are you serious right now?
Let them do their job.
What have we been waiting for? I don't think I was ever informed of.
Nothing you should worry about right now.
Are we seriously glossing over what he just said?
Anyway, we've still got a few things we need to discuss with Rosie here. Over lunch? I hope you don't mind, Isabel. We'd love to take you with us, but...
No, thank you.
Oh, no. Go ahead, ma'am. This'll take time. That's why there's two of us working on this.
We're seriously not gonna say... Are we serious right now? Rose looks like she's about to murder someone, probably me. Why would it be her? Are we seriously glossing over what Mr. Wright just said? At least she won't have to stay in a haunted property. She's getting the better end of this deal, if anyone's going to ask
Oh,
me.
wonderful. I hope the next time the three of us meet, it'll be over a closed deal,
Of course, ma'am. Please look forward to it.
Rose hurriedly hands me the keys to the house before leaving, mouthing reminders to secure the place and harmless threats for throwing her under the bus. I remember it with a reassuring smile of my own, even if she's the one who often forgets. Jeez. Are we seriously glossing over what he just said? Please, I hope Isabella checks in with Zach. Please. Woo! I didn't know that man said that in this game. I didn't even know that was going to be part of this game. And I'm I'm really baffled by that. Every character right now, we're just glossing over this whole and just like that, gone just as quickly as they appeared, fleeting from one scene to the next and leaving me wondering if this is simply what's typical for the rich and famous. If so, I'd rather stay with my rundown apartment or little shack back home. There's still joy in the smallest things after all. I'm hella mad right now. Yo, I'm really mad right now. We've literally just glossed over what Mr. Wright just said. Like, we just gonna throw it in there and be like, yep, he said it. Are we serious? Did she even check with Zach? I'm asking questions. I hope she checked in with Zach to make sure he is emotionally and mentally okay. With a house this big, it's not surprising when the ceremony takes a few hours to finish. The sun's already high by the time we've gone through the last room. I can never say I'm a devout follower of my own faith, even with Mama and Papa's teachings, but hearing every word Father Norman uttered as we went around the house has put me at ease. All of a sudden, the mansion doesn't seem so scary anymore. Maybe there is an end to this. You know what? I don't give a damn what happens to these people after what Mr. Wright said, and I don't know why you give a damn neither. Or perhaps this is the end. Father Norman bids us goodbye upon exiting the mansion grounds. He has business in the village nearby, he says, a minute gesture to reach out to the members of their parish every once in a while. It reminds me of a distant memory of helping hands and a few kind smiles that helped my family pull through when times were tough. But before he leaves...
Isabella, a word before I go. Zachary hasn't been really forthcoming with your situation, and it is something I understand it wasn't his to share. But whatever burdens you, know that it's not a permanent fixture in your life. Besides, you have people to bear it with.
I bite back the harsh retorts before they come out, masking it with a smile as we wave the good priest off. His words, though meant to comfort, has only left a bitter taste in my mouth. And if they don't believe you, what am I to do? A hand lands briefly on my shoulders, taking me out my thoughts before they take a sullen turn. But my smile doesn't quite reach my ears when I turn to him.
Say, do you want to go somewhere?
He's all cheery up and stuff, and she...
Right now? Where to?
Zach, get away from these people. Go far away from these people. They do not care about your own mental health. Get away.
Anywhere in the city. I'll leave it up to you.
And you're just fine with what happened just a couple of moments ago. Maybe this is really irritating me how this is just getting glossed over. Should I take his offer? Yeah, go hang out with him.
Hurt. I've got some stuff I need to buy. Groceries. And there's a shop I want to check.
How about you check in with your friend, Isabella?
Is it real food this time?
Let me guess. Rebecca?
She's just worried about you. Even I can't eat that much instant noodles.
Did somebody worry about you, Zach?
Think of it as a talent. Let's just go, Zach.
I smile, a real one this time, devoid of any unpleasant thoughts. Regardless of what happened between us these past few days, I don't want to think harshly of them. Or maybe you should put your feelings aside, Isabella, and stop being so damn selfish and really address the situation. No, nobody's gonna address it. Okay, as a reader, I guess I don't want to let it go. I don't. Okay. Zach had me wait on a nearby bench upon arriving, prior to going off somewhere. He hasn't returned since, and it's been a good 20 minutes of being left alone entirely to my thoughts. In this weather, the city park gives off a lazier and more languid vibe than usual. Where children are usually seen running around and playing, there are now people lying, leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of food drifts from nearby carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one would catch the whiff of a freshly trimmed grass. You know, it would be nice if... Never mind. let's continue. I was just gonna say it would be nice if we can like go back and like do some corrections on this character development, but I'm not the developer. I'd gladly sleep on this bench if I wasn't waiting for anyone. Soon enough, I see his hulking figure running towards me, carrying a medium-sized box on one hand and casually waving the other at me. He's panting when he reaches my bench, sweat dripping profusely from his forehead, but there's a grin on his face.
Sorry, the line was really long. Really long.
You didn't have to run. Sit down first.
Nah, I'm good. Didn't want to make you wait for these.
I already know what's in the blue box before he opens it. Cinnamon! All 6 of them topped with a white cream cheese glaze. I want some cinnamon rolls that look so absolutely delicious. Delicious. We have a grocery outlet up the street from my house, and I know they have some cinnamon rolls in the freezer. I might have to go over there and get some. Yum, yum. I want some cinnamon rolls. I think I'm going to end up doing that. I'm going to go to the grocery outlet. The very same one I bought after I sold my first property. After I met Zach, Ash, and Becca. Funny how such a small thing could trigger a distant memory, no matter how mundane it is. I don't say no to free food, but why is he getting me these now?
What for?
He leans on the empty space beside me, wiping the sweat off his forehead before answering.
An apology. And his thanks for yesterday and the other day.
Zach, please, let somebody cater to your emotional needs.
You don't have to buy me anything, Zach.
Don't do the other thing around. Like, she needs to comfort you. If she really likes you, she will understand the bereavement of what it is within that word. Yeah.
You were upset. You haven't been yourself recently, and people kind of miss that, you know?
Are you just saying that, or...
No, really. Rebecca told me. You know how she is. Ashton, too.
Ashton was an ass. He should have been named Ashhole instead.
He went a little overboard, yeah. I can talk to him if you want.
He'll still tease me about it, even if it's Rebecca telling him to stop. Besides, I can handle him.
You always do. And yesterday, when you talked me through my little slump, I thought, hey, I want our old Isabella back. Are you still upset?
There are times when I wish Zach had been my big brother, or Becca, my older sister. Maybe life would have been a little easier then. Maybe Papa wouldn't be as sick as he is. What? What is that? What? Maybe I wouldn't be alone here. Then again, if they are what I wish them to be, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have met Ash, too. Life back home is tough, but for all that, I wouldn't change it for one selfish wish. In this city of 68,000 people, I have people I can depend on. 3 of them, in fact. When you think about it, when you compare the numbers to the odds of finding someone like them amidst this sea of nameless people, I'm lucky.
Thanks a lot for today, Zach. You didn't have to, but you did. I can always count on you.
Just me? No Ashton or Rebecca? Oh boy, they won't be happy to hear that. I don't mind being the favorite, though.
Nope, no favorites. But you cook better than both of them, so that's a plus.
It's always been food with you, ain't it?
Actually, food can make a lady really happy. Like, I'm hungry now, too.
Don't put it like that! You're making me sound like a glutton.
I'll eat your food, Zach. You don't need Isabella. Let me be there for you.
I'm not saying you are, but it does feel good to know there's someone I can invite for food to be able to eat all of it.
I eat me.
Only that? I thought we were also art buddies.
Oh, that too. But the food thing really stands out when you think about it. You do eat a lot for someone your, size.
Yeah, wait now, man. Let's calm it down. Calm it down with the insults.
Low blow. I take pride in my height.
So, is it okay now? Do you feel better? Does it still scare you?
A little. I'll be okay. I'll figure it out somehow. It's not as bad as the other day, and Father Norman helped too. I should have brought something to thank him.
Oh, we could visit him anytime. He loves hearing from the young ones.
He isn't that old, is he?
Don't know. He doesn't tell. I think I might have seen his face somewhere before. I just couldn't recall when or where. Ash says he looks like his boss or the bartender at the local pub if he squints. Don't take his word for it, of course. He might have accidentally inhaled something from the forensic lab again when he said that.
This time, the laughter that comes from both of us is genuine. Back to the usual. Things may have not been the easiest lately, but it certainly isn't the worst that has happened. We do end up sharing the cinnamon buns between us, despite Zach's insistence that it's only for me. But more than the food, there is a relief and contentment. Can she check on Zach? Can we address what happened earlier? Please! Can somebody address this besides me? I am in a bubble here and nobody is hearing what I'm saying. Zach, are you alright?
If you need anything, just ring, okay? Like when Ash annoys you too much. I'll help you with him, best friend or not.
No way. I can take him on.
Still an extra muscle wouldn't hurt, yeah? Just let me know, and I'll back you up.
He kind of sounded like Walker for a moment. Walker for Final Fantasy. 10.
My sister knows this one thing to shut him up when he's being his usual self. Ask me what it is whenever you want, and I'll spill it.
I don't think that's necessary, but thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
He leaves me with a smile and a wave. Off to some new gig again. As for me, we still need to talk. Becca, Ash, and I. Put petty arguments aside like the adults we all are. This, however, is a start, no matter how small it may be. Just hope. I just hope I can keep them safe. The light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling and distant smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. Maybe a walk is good. I need to visit the grocery store. Come to think of it, wasn't there an art store that opened recently near the park? I'm trying to let it go. The cat's name is Baruthiel? Or at least that's what his collar says. It's an odd name to give a cat, in my opinion. Yeah. But it speaks grace much like the one that carries it. It shows in the way he swishes his tail and his eyes follow my hands every moment. I'm not sure what he finds fascinating in me. To be honest, I wasn't the very picture of grace when he found me, after all. It was a bad idea, carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries without help or a sure ride home. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought all of these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park, and now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat, in company of a cat curiously watching my every movement. I hope it stays where it is. It's just a black cat, but back at home, they're considered ill omens. Why? I don't understand why black cats are considered bad omen.
Don't look at me like that. I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with rowdy younger brothers and a sister does that. Or maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Well, graceful or not, there's no use moping. A short breather and then I'm off home. Besides, it isn't like the company's bad, even if it's a cat. As long as it doesn't bite or crosses my path.
Where's your owner, anyway?
He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar's for, isn't it? A bandage is wrapped on one of its paws, though I wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course.
What's up with you and black cats, huh?
And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
I take a small pack of the sweets from one of the bags beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put one into my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
He doesn't meow again as I'm expecting him to, but I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. I shift the piece to my palm and then hold it out to him wearily. He sniffs it at it once, twice before.
Baruthia!
Baruthiel. What the heck? What name is that? Like a good, properly trained pet, Baruthiel responds as soon as he's called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps in the direction of the voice. Miss McCooley? Miss McCooley? I don't know. Hard to miss with her height.
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you?
No.
Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
I know I was saying her name correctly beforehand, but it's been a while.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
McCullough. Oh my gosh. McCullough.
Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Baruthiel's a she.
Okay, well, I'm so sorry. Dang. She? All this time? I thought... Pause in conversation, if this can be called one, is uncomfortable. We're merely two people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot, and if it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. Still, trying to be friendly wouldn't hurt, right? Talk about a cat. I keep my tone cordial and warm.
I'm actually surprised you have a cat, Miss McCullough.
And why exactly is that? There are a lot of people who have pets.
Yeah, but not a black one. I'm amazed you're taking care of one.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. Is there a problem with my cat?
No, not at all. She's very sweet. Just in other cultures, aren't they a sign of bad luck?
Back at home it is. My grandmother used to tell me stories about it, and
Nothing has happened to me so far.
displeasure is evident on her face. Of course. I've forgotten that for other people, black cats are an omen of good luck. There you go again, running your mouth off, Isabella. I rake my brain for a way to remedy the situation, but she holds out a hand.
This is a good place to stop and end this conversation, don't you think so? It is good to see you again, Santos.
She don't like me. A complete dismissal if I've ever heard one. I watch her as she leaves, though she stops shortly before crossing the threshold separating the park and the street. She faces me again, looking like there's something she has forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde mansion, with my clients, it's the rights, I mean. I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Oh, she's seen something, hasn't she?
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Wait, about the mansion. The
Letter, the same one they saw. Whoever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. I want to tell Miss Calhoun that the urban legends aren't just legends anymore. They're real. She is not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day, Miss McCullough.
McCullough. I hastened to pick all the bags I've left on the bench and ran as far as my legs could take me. In that moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. I want to go home. Anywhere I won't be reminded of the house, of her, of my own cowardice. Could you clean your house up? I'm sorry, but I understand you're busy, but you can take the trash out. Food tastes less appetizing tonight. A pity. One would think that someone who had been on a continuous binge of instant noodles would find a home-cooked meal enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what is gnawing at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. The TV runs loudly in the background, but what it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the things you're trying to forget keep returning to the forefront of your mind. It distracts you, eats at you, devours you. I wish this would stop. I wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. I wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home.
What?
Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Oh my gosh. Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Wait, what? Rose?
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her two-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know Rose went out. What? Is there a way to save her? I'm trying to keep all the characters alive. Did I mess up somewhere? Oh my gosh. No. No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those aren't your stories, right? Legends. That's what everyone has kept telling me. So why? And I immediately rushed to my study table in search of my phone. My hand, cold from dread, clings tightly to it as soon as I touch it. Touches a piece of folded paper, a letter lying unassumingly beside it, flips to the floor when I pick up the device. And I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now, I need to call her. I wish I was with her. I was just with her not too long ago and she was okay. No. It isn't Rose. I'm sure of it. Just talk to her and a sob escapes me and tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. The same one I've been hiding from. The same one that has put the people I care about in danger. My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the waterworks and call me a wuss afterwards.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
Again and again I dial. Whispering, praying, eating.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxbourne in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
TV runs loudly in the background, a deafening static sound from my phone's speakers. But in my ears, I can only hear the screams. Her whispers. You're not safe. Oh my goodness, Rose. You gotta be kidding me. That can't be happening. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, did Rose get taken out? So Rose was supposed to. I'm so sad right now. Yeah, I'm so sad right now. You gotta be kidding me. Rose is no longer here with us? A buzzing sensation jolts me awake. My body still wants to sleep, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly, I become aware of how awkward my position is, and the aches that accompany sleeping in a curled up position the night before. If I even slept at all, the memories are impossible to forget that now that now that Rose is gone. They say it's easier when you say it out loud. Instead, the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of one letter I was too curious to look at. I should have been more careful. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I don't think Rose looked at the paper, though. If I recall, Rose didn't look at the paper. She just grabbed the paper from me. I don't think she read it. Anyways, I should have destroyed it before anyone else had gotten involved. Should have. The notification light on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly, when I look at it, as if it's calling me back to a sense of normalcy. I check it, nevertheless, out of habit more than anything. Oh, it's real. To all BRC employees, in light of the recent events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy, and policies will all be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their own attendance logs and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers for review. We are expecting everyone's cooperation. Thank you, Joanne Alice. What an HR message that is. If this were one of those typical days, I'd happily comply and get myself to our office. Today my limbs just feel heavy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other, the place in itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have cost me. I suggest... Do I go to work or stay home? Oh, I feel like this is one of those. I have not been saving my decisions. Have I? Nope, I haven't been saving my decisions. I'm gonna save right there. So do I go? This one is literally a split. I feel like this is a split decision right here. So if I go to work, I just go to work. But if I stay home, well, of course I just stay at home. Duh. I mean, they said it's mandatory, but I'm in my feels right now. You know what? Make a decision. We're gonna go to work. Hope it won't get me anywhere. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile, no matter how bad things get, and hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. Oh gosh. The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word written on it glares back at me. They sneer. gave ridicule. Like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I am used to showing. This, too, I'll deal with. Somehow, I'll find a way and make things right. I have to. Before it takes more people from me. Even if I must do it on my own. Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Rose. If they missed last night's report, they'll likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide breath, as though the mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It is appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it is about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'll appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
Oh, yes. At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. That's not very comforting. I mean, I don't know. In the wake of my colleague who I've been working with very closely, by the way, telling me that I'm going to get their compensation is not something I will feel comfortable. At least in my right at that moment, I would not feel comfortable receiving that right at this moment. It will help. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not stupid. It will help. But it doesn't feel comfortable at the moment talking about money when someone is in their at their final stage. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking right. Anyways, I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. See? Okay. Thank goodness, Isabella, you have a brain, because clearly you couldn't stand up for your friend Zach when Mr. Wright said what he said. But you have feelings right now. So, but I'm giving you a little bit more of a brownie points right here. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers their people easily like that.
The Luxbourne Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blares one name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they still? I have to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. A loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff, they may have a lot of agents hired, but I remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Say what? Then the letters. No, they can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snapped into place in the fraction of a moment. These people, Rose, the letter?
I need to... No, If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
I for sure believe Rose never looked at that letter. She had it in her hand, but she never looked at it. I'm for certain I remember that. It's been a while since I played the game, but I solely remember her snatching the paper out of my hand, handed it in my hand, and then Mrs. Wright took it from Rose and she looked at it, but Rose never looked at the paper. That's what I remember. Unless I'm wrong, I gotta look back at the videos. I could be wrong though, because it's been a while, you know? Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe. I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. Letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should. The noise cuts sharply through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Oh, good Lord, are we getting a jump scare? Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the said object. Each stride my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workplace. I lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already strewn about on the ground, the paper tray having also been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put someplace proper. But the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold. The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as that day in the attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And as if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own, the treacherous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall. Why? Why? No, please don't do this. I don't want to push the next button. I'm gonna have to push the next button. Okay, it's her. Okay, all right. Standing in the only exit of the office, albeit facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know its same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. Same person in the attic. I take a step out. The pen I'm holding slips from my hand. Are you kidding me, Isabella? Her entire head turns. Ew, that's disturbing. I scream, almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk and the weird clicking that follows her, and telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Oh, you're near. Sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone, please save. Yes, please, somebody save me. If I get a jump scare, I'm gonna be so scared. Oh! I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Oh, me too. Please don't let her hear me. Oh, gosh. How am I doing this? Oh, gosh. Am I doing this right? Oh, God. She got me. Oh, my gosh, she got me.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
I don't like blackness. Just scare her already.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
You're gone for it. You're gone for it. Oh gosh, when the last line of my prayer have left me, all that remains is a hush. None of her footsteps nor those chilling sounds make silence. I don't like this. Is it safe? No! Another second passes, and when nothing comes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, no, that's creepy. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let me try this again. Okay. The seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly, I open my eyes to see. No, she's not. Don't move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out silent pleas to whoever is out there. Please, don't let her notice. What? Oh, it went black. Oh, that was tense. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do a hard start there. I am tensed up. My booty cheeks are tense. Oh, I relieved such a slight spot, and my whole lower half is hurting me. I clenched up every last bit of my body. You know what? I'm gonna do a hard stop here. When we come back, and I promise you we're gonna come back to this because there's a lot of this story to go through. We will definitely dive right back into the story. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, night, or whenever you see this video. Comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. All right, have a good one, y'all.